Hey everybody, Dr. Arnett here. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching the video, and thanks for hanging to the end of the semester. This is our last assignment. You can think of it sort of as a final exam, but it's not a particularly hard final exam, it's just something you do need to complete. So I'm going to talk about what the assignment is, how it works, and why we're doing it. Let's talk about why we're doing it first. The idea here is this reflective memo assignment is an exercise in metacognition. I want you to think about and actively think about what it is did you learn this semester. If you do that, and if you articulate those things you learned, say, I learned A, B, C, D, and it affected my thinking because A, B, C, D, that will actually make those ideas stick in your head a lot better than if you just walk away from the class. So what this exercise is going to do is going to make these concepts concrete in your mind, it's going to make them stick, and then in later semesters, when you actually have to apply these concepts we've talked about all semester, apply them to your other courses, they will be there in your head, ready to go. So that's why we're doing this. Let's talk about the assignment itself and what you have to do for it. The assignment is that you are about this close to finishing the semester, and you just need to get this one assignment done, and I want you to look back and tell me, what is it that you learned, really? I got 4 questions for you. You're going to answer them, each of them, in a 400-word minimum length memo. You can go a little longer if you want to. I'm not looking for the Great American Novel. Probably about a page, maybe a page and a half of single-spaced text is going to do very nicely. This is an individual assignment, by the way, so I want just one from you. You're going to address 4 questions. First question, what are the biggest lessons you learned from the first half of the class when we discussed user-centered design? Roll this up a little bit. Then, second question, how did these ideas change the way you view the objects you interact with in your daily life? Third question, what are the biggest lessons you learned from the second half of the class when we discussed digital media and society? And the final question, how did these ideas change the way you view society and your place in society? Talk about each of these things. I recommend at least 100 words for each, and it's, as you know from having written a lot of reading responses over the semester, 100 words isn't particularly a lot. Tell me, give me a good answer. Don't just say, I learned thing, and then move on. Tell me a little bit about it. If you don't remember what a memo looks like or how it's structured, that's okay. I've got a sample memo here. It's in PDF format, so you can imitate it. Please do not use Microsoft Word memo templates. Make your own. You're going to turn this thing in as a Microsoft Word document. You're going to save it using this file naming convention. Please include the dashes and spaces. So your last name, space dash space, section number, y'all are in 02, then space dash space, and the words reflective memo. So if we're down here, Steve Perry, he would be in Perry, space dash space, 02, space dash space, reflective memo. Then he'd upload that to D2L before the deadline that is marked on the course schedule. That's the assignment. So it is fairly simple, 400 words at least, maybe a little bit more. Talk about these 4 questions. Save it as a Microsoft Word document, send it in, make these ideas concrete in your head, and let me know, what is it you learned? Thanks very much. If you have any questions, comments, wishes, concerns, desires, anything of the sort, please email me, jarnet11@kennesaw.edu, and thanks very much.